Good evening from London. The British pound dropped below $1.13 against the US dollar earlier today after UK inflation jumped back to a 40-year high. According to data released by the Office for National Statistics, the September Consumer Price Index rose to 10.1% from 9.9% in August. The red-hot inflation has piled further pressure on the Bank of England to accelerate its interest rate hikes. Shares in the streaming giant Netflix rose by 14.45% in Wall Street overnight after the platform's paying audience rose by 2.41 million in the last quarter. As the world's largest streaming service incorporates advertising in an effort to drive growth, the group has told investors it expects to add 4.5 million subscribers over the coming months. Losses at ASOS fell to £32 million pre-tax for the year to August the 31st. This is due to worse than expected trading as consumers rein in spending. The fast fashion online store, whose brands include Topshop and Miss Selfridge, had been one of the big winners during the pandemic lockdowns, but it has taken a big hit recently as shoppers slowly return to the high street. The retailer said it expected to make a further loss in the 6 months to the end of February, in part due to having to cut prices to clear stock. Women entrepreneurs constitute one of the key drivers of sustainable growth across Africa, with many birthing businesses out of desire and determination, not just due to a lack of employment opportunities on the continent. We Connect International is a global network that connects women-owned businesses to qualified buyers across the world. Earlier, we caught up with the group's regional director of Africa, Margaret Muthal. She's helping to push money into the hands of those who need it the most.
So what we do for women-owned businesses in Africa is to identify, train, and certify them so that they are able to succeed in global markets. We have who we call our member buyers, and these are Fortune 500 companies that already have a supplier diversity and inclusion program where they're looking to source from women-owned businesses. So we build capacity after getting them onto our platform, which is absolutely free, so that they're able to access these market opportunities. The reason why we do what we do is because in Africa, a third of all registered businesses are women-owned businesses. As we also know is women represent half of the population again in Africa, which makes it very, very important not to ignore women, especially the women entrepreneurs that are employing the young people that are creating employment opportunities and contributing positively to families, to our economies in Africa. Another fact which supports the work we do is because women influence 85% of the consumer decisions. That means if they have more in their pockets, they will be able to invest more. Women are actually the biggest investors in education, in nutrition, across Africa.
Those are your main stories from London at close of business.